Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a Lifestyle Man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And as you can tell by the title, today, October 10th, I don't know, this might not be coming out on October 10th, but October 10th, I am officially 5 years clean and sober from anything that you can imagine, honestly. Let's just get right into this video. I got a lot of plans for today. We're gonna go pick up the kids from school, and yeah, I'll kind of explain my day to you after the intro. You guys are subscribed to this channel already. I'm going to kind of give you the rundown really quick on my sobriety. So, over 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, I got into drugs really bad. I was doing a lot of uppers at first, and it was like right after I had cash, I started working at a hospital where I was cleaning at night, and I thought that to keep myself awake during the day to take care of the kid, I had to be on something. So I found some, stuff to keep me up. And then slowly, me and my kid's dad were not together at the time, but he struggled with a lot of the hard stuff, downers. If you guys can guess the main one that we have an epidemic on right now. When Cash was about a year old, me and his dad got back together, and we decided to move in together. And that was like probably one of the worst decisions of my life, because I started using and ruined everything. I literally lost everything within a matter of probably 4 months. I lost all my money, my car, my house. I was living in a tent and stuff. Yeah, it was really bad. So in 2019, I was in an apartment using really bad, and I had lost my job at that point. I was sick of everything around me, and my kid's dad had just got out of rehab, and he was still not doing anything to help contribute to the family. So I decided to move downstate, and that's initially when I started. That's what started my sobriety. I was already sober. I was about a month sober. I had found out I was pregnant about 2 or 3 months after I had gotten sober. So I got sober in October 10th, 2019. And I found out I was pregnant on December 31st, 2019. New Year's Eve. So, yeah, October, November, December, a month and a half. Not even a month and a half, I found out I was pregnant with Carter. And yeah, so that's kind of what helped me stay sober too. And that's when I knew that I needed to get my life together and turned around. I needed to be back with my family downstate. So I ended up moving back downstate. And then I ended up finding out that my kid's dad started sleeping with the next door neighbor that I moved up north from. So that was pretty cool. And so I did everything on my own, and that really motivated me to be all right, you really need to do this by yourself and sober. And so I did. I got my stuff together, and then COVID hit. So it was really easy for me to stay sober once I was sober, because, I ended up being quarantined, so I couldn't really do anything anyway. But that's a little rundown on how I ended up getting sober, and long story short type deal. During my sobriety, I went through a lot of struggles. The first year, I had a lot of money stolen from me. So it was really hard to kind of deal with such a big emotional distress in my life and then try to manage to stay sober. But I did. Then we got all that money figured out. It was still during COVID and stuff. And then I didn't have any money saved up because all my money had been stolen. Lost my house. I couldn't afford anything. I didn't have any money. All my cards were locked. I ended up starting this YouTube channel, which ended up saving my whole life because it was just an outlet for me. And I started sharing my story. And I had somebody reach out to me saying that they wanted to help me, you know, buy a car after I had crashed mine. After all my money was stolen, I ended up crashing my car in the middle of a snowstorm. I was working on my way home from work, from door dashing. I had made like $200 that day, and I was just ready to go home. I had the baby in the back seat. Carter was just a baby. He was like a few months old. And I crashed my car. Somebody went through a red light, and I smashed into them. So somebody offered to buy me a car, and after that I started saving up my money. I ended up losing my house. I had to move back in with my mom. My mom let me stay at my grandpa's house for like a year, and I saved up all my COVID money, all my checks, everything that I could possibly imagine, and I still ended up homeless. Under unfortunate circumstances, I ended up in the shelter. But honestly, like, if it wasn't for me being in the shelter, it wouldn't have provided me with the resources that I had today to get where I am today. I ended up saving like $17,000. In February, I had $17,000. Went and bought a car. I upgraded my vehicle. And I've just been on the roll. I have so many more surprises. I mean, I'm pregnant. I'm about to give birth this month. It's going to be my 30th birthday. More and more surprises for you guys to come. So you guys have to stay tuned because I swear you guys are going to be so happy and so surprised with everything that I have going on this month specifically. But I would have to say, if you would have asked me 5 years ago where I would be in 5 years, it would not be here. I am so close to achieving one of the biggest goals that I've had for a while. And if you guys are on my channel, I could have just spoiled it for you, for me, for you guys. But I am just so blessed. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be 5 years sober, clean and sober. So today I am going over to my best friend's house. My best friend is also clean and sober. Same exact day, just 1 year ahead of me. So we weren't talking at the time, but she got sober and we ended up not even realizing it until we started hanging out again. And it was like a month later, I seen it on her calendar and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the same sobriety date as me. So that's really cool. So me and her are gonna go celebrate at her house with some chili. We're gonna eat dinner. We're gonna celebrate with the kids by doing like little crafts and stuff. And you know, crazy to think that like we're celebrating our sobriety by doing things with our children, by eating chili in our homes. It's just wonderful. But yeah, so anyway, I'll take you guys with me. Let's go over to my friend's house. Let's eat some chili and let's just enjoy our sobriety date. Happy 5 years and happy 6 years to my best friend. Oh, an eyebrow. Good job. You did that eyebrow really nicely. Look at those eyebrows.
What would you kids rather have? Broccoli noodles?
Yeah, broccoli.
Oh my goodness. Okay, they all like broccoli.
I don't need those. We like broccoli noodles.
Ooh, good job, Carter. Which eyes you want to do? Those ones?
So let's again this these eyes, Mom.
Take your time.
Candy canes.
Good job.
I like it, Carter.
Oh, you want to move it over?
Hold on.
There you go. Scoot it over. Good job. Oh, look at the little candy cane. That's cool.
Aw.
What do you say?
Look at the eyes. I didn't know that. Look at the eyes.
Whoa, that is so cool. Now we got to do the other one. Look it. We got a vampire one.
Mom, we have to do this human now.
Yeah.
We have to do this human now.
Yeah, we got this one right here. You don't have to use, you don't use all of them. Look, you only pick from one mouth, from like this one, or you pick this one or this one. So there's some stickers that are going to get left behind. Okay. All right, 1 second. But these got vampire fangs. Look at those. Hold on 1 second.